Hi there. Good morning. Welcome to Ridge Haven Life. My name is Ian, and in this video I'd like to share a bit about the redwoods that are here on the property. So redwood are pretty amazing trees, and as you can see by the old growth stumps behind me, very large trees, the tallest trees on earth, and they can grow to be hundreds of feet tall and live to be thousands of years old. And they're only native to this stretch along the Pacific coast in Northern California. And over the past 150 years or so, most of the old growth redwood have been logged. And so in their place are these old growth stumps, and then a second growth redwood forest. Redwood trees are very hardy, and they have come back very well to create some great second growth forests, including what's here on the property. To me, there's nothing quite like standing in a redwood forest. Have some non-redwood firs. That's all right. Can share the forest with other trees. So these redwoods over here are a good example of how hardy redwoods can be. So in the middle here, you'll see that's an old growth stump. And so what'll happen a lot of the time when the redwoods are cut down is that new trees will grow out of the roots that circle the stump. And so here you've got these 4 large redwoods that are growing in a circle around that stump. And that circle is sometimes referred to as a fairy circle. So here at the base of this nice redwood here, you get a good example of how the root system can develop. And so here you got these massive roots that are extending down, and then roots extending more horizontally to help brace the tree into the hillside. All the cool, intricate bark. Different colors. Pretty awesome. This is definitely one of my favorite spots looking out at the redwoods. Got a nice fairy circle up there. A few down there. And in this spot down here, there's a cluster of baby redwoods. And so what we decided to do was to transplant some of them. So basically just ripped them out of the ground. And redwoods are hardy. They'll survive just getting ripped out of the ground when they're small enough. And then getting planted. And so that's what's going on in this red barrel over here. Is got about 15 to 20 of the baby redwoods that are just waiting to be transplanted once the conditions are right. So as of right now, the leading candidate for where those redwood saplings would go is on this hillside here above the house. This hillside was cleared of trees earlier this year, with the exception of this bay, and there's a small madrone behind it. But this area was cleared earlier this year to create a fire break. And so the idea is to restore the forest in this area in a way that's more fire resistant, and redwoods are a great candidate to make that happen. For as large of an area as this is, surprisingly enough, there actually were no redwoods that were cut down when the fire break was created. By planting the redwood saplings up here would really be a way of extending the redwood forest on the property. All right, well, that is going to wrap it up for this video on the redwoods and what some of the plans I have for in terms of expanding the redwood presence on the property here. All right, well, thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy and take care.